I'll never root against my boys. You know that.
You did yesterday. You did yesterday.
Their draft was atrocious. Like it was just unsalvageable for me. But I won't root against my boys. I'll go LGD.
Going Aster here. Not mad. I think they got this. I like the draft. Most part, LGD. I feel like the Viper is gonna be a huge problem for them.
You know what I hate, Steven? I hate teams which don't draft any kind of just quick, fun, easy catch/stun. Just make their game easy. Especially when you've got these like brawling lineups like this. I really feel like LGD are lacking in that department. You know, you've got Bushwhack and that's about it. I don't think it's enough. It's gonna make it really hard for them to play a template you need to play at. So therefore, I'm gonna go Aster. Well, let's throw it over to our commentary duo. We've got Beaky up and we have Mo Farah. Take it away, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. No, I wouldn't mind being a Duco. I don't know what the definition of that word is, but it sounds like high up in the rankings. Like if there was some sort of forest civilization, the Duco would be like the guy. At least I think. Yeah. So if we're both Ducos,
30 seconds.
you can't go wrong.
I like to imagine he was going to make a sick burn on us as well, and then when he tripped up and said Duco, he's like, oh god, I can't do it anymore, I look like an idiot.
Yeah. Take your burns and get out of here.
Nice reward from LGD. Oh no. They're hunting with the meld.
I'm waiting to see how clowny LGD are going to play. Like, this already gives me like a little bit of an inkling that I'm ready to just clown now.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, there we go.
The meld shot. Oh no. What a disaster.
So it looks like it's going to be Zhao 8 mid. I thought for maybe a moment we'd see something from Pheon, but so Zhao 8, he played offlane for eHome when he was playing with them for WESG, which was pretty close to the same roster, except for nothing to say was there. And Sylar was the one, not Ame. They do have some team chemistry.
How do you play Pango versus Viper in lane? I actually have no idea. That's really hard.
If there's anybody who can make it happen, it's Zhao. I have a lot of faith in what he's able to do.
I don't know to choose anybody in the world. I'll choose Zhao 8 as the guy to tell me how to play Pango versus Viper. He's a good player, but you know, there's quite a few good mid laners out there.
He's landing that CS. He's doing his thing. He's ready to go.
And now you know what
What I hear is saying that he's landing that CS. Look, and Viper's got like 3 denies.
Don't look at that. He's got 3 last hits. He's got CS. He's there. He's got more CS than the Viper. 2 and 5.
Oh.
So my favorite part of the game, Mo, where I get to mention DAC. Zhao got to play for Big God, had a great performance with them. Got eliminated by Team Secret, one of the early iterations of Team Secret.
Oh
God, Zhao 8. He's gonna be first blood. It was close. Whitehound had 80 health left. Copium.
I was going to say, there's definitely some raw copium going through. I don't know, I think it'll be interesting to see how the game, like, how it progresses as the game goes on there, because now it's a really good player, right? Oh, Justice? Oh, okay. Didn't quite catch.
I like the sounds of Justice. Next time you gotta give it more Batman, Shimbale, Justice. A little grittier, you know?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look where Whitehound's playing, by the way. Just past the tier 1 tower, harassing Zhao 8. It's not a fun time. It's certainly not a fun time.
But that's the thing, right? When you play Viper and you're able to just stand between the creep wave and your opponent, it feels really bad for the other side, right?
Yeah, he's got 8 denies, but you know, Zhao 8's got 7 CS. He's doing things. Oh, wow.
The lady's going pretty well for Aster though across the board. Like, I was falling a little bit behind is the Pango, but everybody else is kind of doing okay.
He's getting run down again. Luckily, he got into the tree. Xiaoyi was okay there. Sun comes out on Faith Beyond. He's getting run down. They've got a Spike Carapace from Lanham. Oh, finish off Faith Beyond. GQ, not much he can do in that situation. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, too, if this game goes like really poorly for LGD if they swap positions game 2.
Yeah, potentially. How many times have we seen Aster play this Nyx Medusa though, right? And other teams as well, but this laning combo is so good. So much kill potential and you're such a strong laning duo.
Gosh. I'm wondering if Lanham's gonna do his classic Nyx Assassin early Falcon Blade. During the TPC, he was like constantly picking that item up for Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, potentially, he could do. It's a value item. They might feel they want an urn or something, or a vessel as well. And if Wind Ranger wants to go for this more like utility build with like either the blinks or the actions and stuff, then I think the Nyx has to be the one that builds the vessel against like Wyvern, right?
Right. You know, the Windrunner that we've been seeing at least, for the majority, has been that Maelstrom early on.
I bet Viper wanted to get one, but I don't really see that either. Oh, what a snake. I've got 3 CS for the Doom with it. That was...
Oh god.
Yeah, Shai's fine. He can die.
Oh, Spike Carapace and the stun on it too. Aeon is gonna die here, but not until he gets the kill on Lanham.
Oh, that's still really impressive, right? And again, we said this before time, but Monet gets so much experience for the kill because the support dies first. So, yeah, they're feeling really good at the moment on Aster. Like, if you look at the net worth of support, right, like, it's just, the fact that the Medusa's doing so well already. And again, they might struggle to deal with Medusa. Yeah,
oh, Xiaoyi already getting out leveled by 2 levels. He's gonna die here mid. No chance he gets out. And Instance is coming over to help him, but he's just dead himself. Shackle comes through, they'll land it on the tree, they'll get the kill, and Instance a double kill for White Album. Maybe Jingyu can trade here. Ooh, getting close, and kills White Album.
Dodge the stun from Jingyu as well. Sees the Nyx behind him. So not only does he get the kill, he gets the kill with style Beagle.
Yeah, and he's a higher level than Xiaoyi, so, you know, swap the positions around now. You know, let Jingyu take over.
He's always the 4th core for LGD.
He's actually almost level 6.
Yeah. Solo XP from killing the Viper though, right?
Yeah.
So tanky on the news. You have 2 levels on the Doom as well.
Thanks.
They're hunting. Such a good patch between the support duo of Aster as well. Wind Ranger and Nyx.
Does TA1 build the same thing as just Templar Assassin too? Oh gosh, well, no. Ame gonna die here. White Album finding him in the jungle. He's doing quite well with this Viper. 4 and 1.
Do they have a catapult wave on the tower still?
Radiant's
Oh,
courier.
this is
Oh, boy. Going down XXX. You're right on this tower. Aster kind of running away with this one already.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody on Radiant starts taking the XP, but I mean, they're getting this top tier well. Oh, 5 stuns miss. Bayfran's like, thank God.
NQ level 6, he's got the Winter's Curse. They can go after Monet.
Dire's top tower
Aster aren't
is
too
under attack.
careful. You just throw a curse out there, and maybe Monet finds himself in trouble.
Radiant's middle tower is
Give
under
him a
attack.
towel.
Top tier 1. Yeah, okay, just take that. On Master.
They're trying to split farm in the jungle. Atheon comes over and just devours a creep that Xiaoyi's farming.
Sorry, everybody. It's mine. Now it takes the belt off.
You vacation, Jeffy. You don't know how it's been. They're coming through for Chowie until level 6 under their control. They put this kill on XXS. One more down the rolling thunder, and he's very tanky, but not tanky enough.
Snake in 2 seconds as well. GQ. Oh no! Oh, he
That'll happen.
the carapace.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's really unfortunate. I don't think he saw that the Nyx was there.
Chowie taking
this is a big kill if they get
so
it.
much damage. It ends up surviving. He's sipping on that bottle. Shackle comes into the Faith Beyond, who's not level 6 yet, so.
Oh, his BOTs already as well.
He's sitting right there with the Medusa, and they're gonna invade. They want to go for Faith Beyond. They want to continue to pressure this LGD side.
Dire's middle
They see this
tower
coming
is
though.
under
They observe
attack.
all they have mids on LGD, so they're gonna try and bail.
Oh, what is that shackle? Spike Carapace into the Impale. Innocent's probably the one who dies, but he's not scurry, so it's a tough kill to get. Anybody were gonna die, it would have been a hoodwink, but he ends up dead on LGD. And all the while, Ame trying to farm in the top lane, has the early dragon, so see if he can get anything done. Oh, thunder! Not in time.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. I think, did he cancel do that, or was he just out of range?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'll go with the canceled it.
Yeah, I think he did.
They found Lanham. But Shack is going to be a snake that hurts. Oh god, Impale on it too. Here comes XXS, Faith Beyond on the run. He's got the Scorched Earth. Moving at 359, so he should be able to escape.
Oh, that's just actually not see the observer. Must be so close. Oh, he's seeing the. I think he's seeing the orchid which they build up. This
Yeah.
Yeah, he is turning into a core.
Structures are fortified.
Yeah, that's what it
Dire's
looks
middle
like.
tower is under attack.
Which we've seen
Dire's
the
middle tower
Wyvern
has
core.
fallen.
And it's been like okay at times.
Oh, Faith Beyond.
Oh boy. The damage from Vendetta having that Impale, no chance to be able to TP out there.
Which is so nice for the Nyx as well. He has 2 cores that he can play and find kills with in the Nyx and the with Timber and the Viper. So if it's like 2 of those 3 together, basically, so you can always kill on the map.
How many top of the net worth?
He's doing well. Not the easiest TA yet. You know, you have to worry about spike carapace and things, like caption side blades and stuff.
Get a bit caught up.
Trap hit, and they've got another trap down. That success is coming over. That Spike Carp comes to the Melt Strike. I think that needs to be a little bit careful. Those finishes off Lanham.
Yeah, they need to just make sure they can defend Ame space, right?
Yeah.
Can't let
Radiant's bottom tower
Aster
is
just
under
be able to
attack.
walk up to these side ground areas unpunished. So, we'll play by GD.
Dire are scanning.
It definitely feels like DinQ's taking that core role, and we said that already, but it's like it's Bleak for Pangolier, a little bit more disruption in the fights earlier on. I don't mind that.
The thing is with Pango, Doom top.
They found the Windrunner. Viper's coming in. The Lanham's here. Vendetta with the Impale. Now turning this around. Doom's not going to last long enough. Borak survived. Sharpshooter's there. So there will be a trade, but it's a 2-for-1 trade.
I was innocent though. He turns into the hoodwink, the Wind Ranger himself. Great power shot.
Haven't really touched Monet at all, and he almost has man style. So though, for the TA, we'll see if we can really come together and make something happen here on LGD. And get the Melt Strike out.
They get the melt it there. They might go for it because he didn't have any six. I like that he's going for the BKB next though on Ame. When you're at this point in the game, you understand that you're far behind. You used to be able to be like take 5 and 5s.
Right. Shackle lands on Ame though, and now that the Mystic Snake Stone is used, XSS coming through. And this is a big kill if they get it on Ame. They will, but not before he kills off Borak, so he at least gets one in return. But Aster, no fear in invading the Dire Triangle.
And this is what you're saying. You need to be able to defend your triangle if anywhere on the map, right? But this is the one place that you need to be like, okay, this is our secret zone for the TA. It's so tough when they're this far behind. All secret of the Church of League.
Winter's Curse only locks up White Album, going to the Rolling Thunder at Bushwhack. All right, a lot of damage on White Album. Now he gets the kill. They've already used Stone Gaze. They do have him coming from behind with the Vendetta, and we'll see if they make anything happen again. Aster really not too fearful when it comes to invading the triangle, but now that the vision's gone, they might be a little bit more hesitant. Oh, the TP in from Ame, Spike Carpet. They've got the Impale in the melt kind of Monet, but they've got the Sharpshooter. They're doing a lot of damage onto this Medusa. Maybe not going to survive. He will, and take out the Medusa. They turn over on the XXX. They've got the Arctic Burn. They have a lot of damage from LGD to get this kill on XXX. We'll say that. And into the Infernal Blade of Beyond, he finally goes down, and they've got the team to follow up on a Borax. Not 1, not 2, but 3 for nil in favor of LGD. A fight going their direction.
Are fortified.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Aster decided to stay. You know, when the Viper dies, I know they don't have Curse or Rolling Thunder, right? But you still have to respect the output of the damage that comes from TA.
For the effort.
Swapped off the BKB, now going to the Blink Dab here on the TA.
Yeah, I think that's you know, you win one fight like that, and you think that the whole state of the game has changed, right? You want to try and be a little bit more greedy now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't need to be careful doing that.
I still wouldn't mind the BKB, to be fair, but I mean, even if he gets it, there's still things to worry about, right? Like the Viper Strike and the Stone Gauge, so I think being able to put the tier first, because they have good initiation in the rest of their team as well, it's nice.
That fight alone moves the net worth needle in favor of LGD. Innocent's trying to mess with XXS. Sharpshooter for the juke. Nice. That was well done. Oh, what a snipe.
It was like max range as well.
Can I tip Borax?
Oh my god.
That was max range. That was nuts.
What a gamer.
Wow. I'll give that a clap.
Oh my
god.
That was
beautiful.
Disgustingly good, you know?
Yeah.
That's so satisfying to watch.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That was Olympic range right there. I don't know if any of you guys watched the archery that was happening during the Olympics.
I think I said this already this tournament, but I watched speed climbing for the first time, and that was so exciting.
Yeah. Fun event. Going Ags on the Winter Wyvern now. As that weak play, so not going wicked. Let's strike, whack, damage, sharpshooter there. They got the break. Do they have damage? Yes, they do. Ame with the killing blow. XXS, he pretty handily. Starting to find a groove.
No.
Yeah, they're hunting. They're like Hoodwink and the PA are just playing together a lot right now. And just finding kills. Playing really well. She's going Ags after the thing.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Interesting.
And Winter Wyvern is off Ags and going to MKB. Sure. Copium still, let me just get that. Pass that over. Thunder and spinning around Monet for the moment. We'll finally get back towards the tail end of it. Sharpshooter actually misses though. It's a little bit sloppy from LGD, and they might want to just eject from this fight. go after Innocence. A lot of attention being drawn onto the Hoodwink, which I think is good for LGD considering they want to leave. However, Jinkyu coming in, throwing out a Winter's Curse, and we'll get the kill on Atom. It's not a bad trade overall.
That's pretty good. I think that fight could have gone much worse for LGD.
The 5 heroes then followed the Hoodwink, and I think that's really what saved them.
Is under attack. Bounty.
TA also getting the Grove Bow. It's a neutral drop, of course. As is tradition. What is Viper going for? I feel like I haven't looked at Viper for a while. Going BKB has bots, Lance. Okay.
Yeah, his farm progression in this game is a cycle of it, hasn't it? He had a really good start. Feels like, you know, had a couple of times.
Smoke up here from LGD, and Aster were nearby. They throw a trap in the pit. The question is, do they want to just to this Roche? A little bit risky with Platinum nearby. Sword is very able. See if he catches a glimpse of this. This is a big Aegis for them to get.
It's so quick to take those on with the Pango and the TA. Like a disarm.
Power shot. They got the Aegis. Doesn't get to blink over the Shackle Lance onto the Doom, and Stone gets to follow it up, but they get the kill line, and they can open over as the Medusa gets the War Stuff that comes through from the Doom as well as the Doom. Beyond in some trouble, taking a lot of damage here, but Jiaowei trying to help out as much as he can with the Swashbuckler. They've got the damage coming out of Beyond, even though he's got the BKB. Can it run over from 3 of these heroes on the side of Aster? No, he can't. So they get the kill on a Doom. They look over at Jiaowei. They've got the Disarm and the Winter's Curse. The control is there. Ame coming over. Ooh, another power shot for us that takes out Innocence. They're right on a Jinkyu. Jinkyu should TP out. They have the Disarm that comes back to assess his newly minted Halberd. 3 heroes now chasing Ame. Land the Shackle. This trouble, and it's gonna be real trouble. Although I say that, Borax still dies.
So the Aegis. Can
he get out? TP, the damage. Oh, the impale short.
Good. I mean, they do lose the Aegis, right? They get the Aegis around LGD, which is great, but the fact they take it away from play before they can do a serious, like, we set up for a fight with the kind of thing, it's really good for them.
Puts TA though into the X. That's here.
I'm surprised she's not going for the shard as well.
Well, maybe expecting to have control of Roach, like it's queued up, but MKB with the expectation that you're going to take the second Aegis and Roach, right?
Yeah, but I feel like it has such utility, especially when you go for the axe as well. You just blow people up.
That silence is so good. I really do think that is such a high tier.
I
Sharp.
look at you all day.
Now just kind of playing with Venom here.
Just having a good time, you know? Do you think we get another Halberd potentially? It feels like Ame's the biggest threat in the fight. I mean, I feel like 2 biggest threats in the Ame by quite a way, and then it's Jinkyu on the Wyvern. So I wonder if they like double down on Halberd or something on the Radiant side on the Viper maybe. But I feel like he wants to kind of scale a bit now, getting towards the late game, so I'm expecting him to like put a item.
It does feel like Jinkyu is becoming a threat. I can't wait to see MKB. Nice Winter Wyvern too. It's very cool to see Lam and Jiaowei in the same game though, and competitively.
Yeah, sure.
Jiaowei at 32, I'm 31, long careers behind him.
I usually not but I'll make an exception.
Both still, you know, very involved in the tier 1 scene, whether it be via coaching or playing. Okay, here for LGD. And Gate picked up the shard, by the way.
Okay, she has to.
Radiant's
Fair enough.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
when you've got
structures
traps down
are
around the map, you can just move over and be pretty mobile at this point. We've seen how quick the channel is, which makes it a little bit troublesome to have that control. Spike Carapace, Lineham though still slowed. Swashbuckle doing so much damage, and the shield crash is right on the money. They get the kill on Lineham, who buys back. And I think it's because they want to fight. Get the kill on album. Beyond takes credit for that one. Now the map comes down the board. Couldn't get the win from the right clicks coming through into Ame. He needs to be careful with the intel. Coming in with their Yahweh. They have Winter's Curse. Winter rolling fire coming through. It's the Winter's Curse on a 3. They got the turn away. They look over at Monet, who's out of mana. Bushwhack's there. They have the control of get the kill from Medusa. But they caught him for a second. Who jump back. And they kill off Borax. They've taken out 3. They don't have buyback. You gotta remember that Lineham just bought back in this fight. The Impel's gonna miss. They look over at XSS. They've got the silence with the trap with the new shard on TA. They'll take out 4 LGD. They're up 9K and they're looking for the full team life. Acorn shot doesn't land, but the blink forward coming from the rest of LGD. And they will complete it. Full team life for LGD, and they will move through the top lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
Their
top
spell
tower
usage is so
fallen.
good. They have so much team fight to work. Really good entrance into the fight by Faith. He instantly finds the vibe in the background with the Doom March blows. They just kill it straight away. Gone. And they try to put so much onto the TA, but with the Viper being dead, they just don't have enough. Great curse, great rolling thunder by Joey.
Ame just bottom quickly, psionic projection over towards the bottom lane, and you're farming all over the map now. You leave a trap, you head out, you go top, you go bottom, you move around. It feels like Ame can really start to bump up net worth where he's already leading by 4K. It's been an impressive game from Ame, and honestly, an impressive game from Xiaowei considering the circumstances of his start. He has done so much here, only died twice. It's not a mid lane where he dies 5 times, 6 times, just getting abused by Viper. And I think it was calls from LGD to really kind of differentiate what they wanted to do from the beginning of the game. They had Xiaowei mid, maybe you're going for a different Pangolier, but immediately they thought differently. Let's get Pangolier on something he's going to be a little bit more useful with a little bit more utility and put Jinkyu in a position to do more on this Winter Wyvern and a bit of more of a core role, right?
Yeah, and I think there's certain heroes in the game that you don't necessarily need farm on them to fight, right? So you're things like Puck and Borax. Ooh. Still
Sing.
a bit.
He can just go to that trap. Yep. Psionic projection, double strike, there it is.
And my mind are as one.
Yeah, so the Sanders
Bottom lane. It's Curse, and they're going to the falling cutter. They're going to roll up right on top of White. They have themselves the sharpshooter. White up and pops the BKB. Jinkyu's going to use the Winter's Curse, so the Viper strike comes down. They've got the break, but they're going to get the kill here. Is Ame, psionic projection over bottom, and he takes down Lineham. Will get out of there again. Swashbuckle doing some damage on White Album with the acorn shot coming in, but they get the kill on Innocence. So White Album now needs to TP out. Xiaowei needs to be careful. He got the Swashbuckle. He has the blink. He can leave if he wants. And again, LGD making this game very difficult for Aster.
Oh my god.
They've got Medusa. They've got Ame again. They should have the control. They should be able to get the kill. There's no way out for Monet, as Faith Beyond will be dominating as they take out this Medusa.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nothing to say sweating from the hospital.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Guys. Oh no! This is the best they've looked so far. Oh no! One big punch.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Scanning.
It's like the hospital. Like, oh god, guys, like why when I play mid did I have to play with punches on my team? And when Xiaowei plays mid,
He gets the foot of the TA save lane.
yeah.
Maybe picked up here for Jinkyu.
That's MK.
Roche up in a long time, 2 minutes 40 seconds.
So they have 2 MKBs now. One on the TA, one on the Wyvern. So win range is all of a
Radiant's
sudden.
bottom tower is
It's
under
very
attack.
difficult. And TA, by the way, going for the Daedalus.
I love that. one of the better items this patch for carrots across the board. Just a second row standoff now.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a while. Game kind of quiets down until that point, most likely, and disconnect for Xiaowei, as he's got the to travel, so mobility, the name of the game here for LGD.
Invisibility.
You're gonna smoke and search. Bloodstone Frac XS, a little bit of a different build from Timbersaw than we've seen previously. Look at this. Now LGD are the ones invading.
Yeah, they just want to set up for this tier 2 and see if they can find a pickup on the way.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's a brave glyph. Hey, she can try and defend this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's just very good.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Still a minute until Roche is up. Immediately top Xiaowei, Jinkyu ready to go.
BKB TP, yeah. They've cursed or anything.
Oh my god!
Oh, Jinkyu's just out of range, unfortunately. Couldn't get the curse off.
Very deep beyond
Oh,
Stone
no.
Gaze, and now pretty beyond he is in 2G. You listen to too much Sum 41 and end up in too deep, and that is well too far.
It's well too far the second song.
No. If I knew the second song, I don't know. Ame comes out, they found Ame for a second. Oh my god, the damage coming in! Nexus is just ends! Just look at him! Oh dear! Aster trying to salvage what was an attempt from them.
It looked like they were in a great position there to try and catch the TA, and then you realize she's 25, and she has the reaction charges, and she's not taking any damage. So, yeah, pretty tough.
$18,000 net worth lead. Shard going to the Winter Wyvern, who's also going for the Axe. You haven't activated the Shard yet, so might be giving that off to, say, the Doom, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
That's exactly what he's going to do. Yeah?
Yeah. We talked about the Doom Shard already this tournament a decent amount. I think especially coming into the late game, always has value.
Applies that level of death. Sans question mark.
Why am I level 20?
Oh, Infernal Blade, Ward Stomp, Psionic Projection up to the top lane, and that is not going to help out though. The Hurricane Pike may have pushed you further away, but the strike was already on its way.
Radiant's
So
top
buyback on
tower
Viper
is
as
under
well.
attack.
Tower.
Radiant's top
Jeez.
tower has fallen.
It just melts. Data is finished. And LGD primed its first game after what looked like a very shaky start. And it was a shaky start mid and bottom. And Ame was the one who just stayed with it. Had a great lane. And really opened it up. Helped open it up, but it was also the decision making, and I've already talked about the decision making that came in the early game.
Don't worry, Timbersaw has shirts. That's
Flamethrower
when they
on
can
play
fly.
soon.
Yeah. It's just
Like a bounty.
because then we can make jokes about like the room being on fire and stuff, basically.
I accept this offering.
Oh. Jai built his own disc quite a while ago, and he hasn't assembled it yet. Yeah?
Right.
And he's just farmed another 2,200 gold since, and he's like, guys, like, I kind of need the slots. Like, you could,
Like,
if you could force me to assemble, that would be great.
he's going MKB next.
Yeah, I love that.
Bringing another MKB.
MKB gang. Hoodwink needs to get one as well.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Ame's just seen with the psionic projections. They'll get this still there on a Borax, so use the Stone Gaze, but they've got the Winter's Curse and the Timber Chains. That's a little bit of the Doom over on a Monet. But it could be them getting to the end here for Aster. If they're going to get the kill on the XSS, they'll look over Monet, and they almost look he's dead to right, so the rest of the team shifts for the back lines. They've got another Doom to use, so call GG on Aster. LGD will take game number 1 in what almost looks like the best game they've had this tournament.
Again,